Alright, let's get it. Starting off with is the Legend of the Galactic Heroes 2018. Now, I've always been thrown off about watching this because it was so old and like it was impossible to find. So I was like, is it really worth my time where I could be watching something else? Lord and behold, they readapted this now for 2018. So I'm definitely gonna watch it. So the basic context of it is about a guy called Reinhard von Logerham and Jan Wen Lee, set in the Milky Way, in the distant Milky Way, thousands of years ago in our timeline. And it's about them essentially trying to take over, like essentially trying to battle to see who gets to rule the universe, or which state of state of politics gets to rule over the universe. I believe Jan Wan Lee stands for like he's all about democracy, whereas Reinhardt is all about dictatorship. The character Reinhardt really like intrigues me. Like I heard he was cool, but the guys look like fucking. Can't even lie though, they look fucking weird in this adaptation. They look like schoolboys, man. But I'm still gonna definitely check it out. Like the elitists always say this is amazing. I gotta check it out. The animation looks sick, and definitely the space battles look cool too. So I have to check it out. Definitely 2018.
I loved Fate Zero. Its great action scenes, amazing animation, and thought provoking characters made it a worthwhile watch, and I can pretty much recommend it to anyone. I don't like, on the other hand, Fate's Day Night. Shiro was such an annoying MC, so cliche, and Saber being a tsundere just ruined the whole concept and so what her character is trying to go for. Like, compare Saber in Fate Zero to Saber in Fate's Day Night, and you can clearly see the difference. Like, it's huge. And I haven't really watched Unlimited Blade Works yet. Like, I'm planning on watching it because the animation looks cool, but it seems like it follows Shiro again, and I'm just not up for that. Though this new anime, Fate Last Encore, seems kind of promising. So basically, it follows a kid called Hakuno. I believe I pronounced his name right. Hakuno. But he's trying to figure out who he is in the Holy Grail War. It's your typical Fate kind of, oh, he has to fight him to get the Holy Grail, servants, yada yada yada. If you watched Fate before, you can easily pick up on what I'm trying to get at. If you haven't watched any Fate before, I recommend starting off Fate Zero, because Fate Zero was the, it was pre Fate Stay Night and pre Unlimited Blade Works. So I recommend you start Fate Zero before you start any of the other two. So yeah, it looks pretty promising. That Hakuno kid, he reminds me a lot about Kirei Kotomine, because both Kirei and him, they kind of want to figure out who they want to be. Granted, Hakuno could be much more different. Hakuno could be like, he wants to figure out what kind of who he actually is, whereas Kirei kind of knew who he was, but he just wanted to know what is he like, what was his meaning in this world, like what did you want out of everything. So that seems what he wants out of the Holy Grail. So they could be different characters. If Hakuno was somewhat similar to Kirei, I would find this anime so enjoyable, because I loved Kirei Kotomine, and I wanted his character to get more depth in Fate Zero, but he didn't get as much depth as I wanted it to. Granted, it was a short anime series, and hopefully, since we have this new MC, we get to have more depth into that kind of like mindset. Also, I really loved Kiritsugu, and I don't think he can be topped. I actually don't think Kiritsugu and Miya can be topped. Kiritsugu was such a great MC, and I don't know if he can be topped by them Hakuno, but who knows. And yeah, pretty much that's it. I hope Ufotable also works in this as well. I don't know if they worked for Fate Stay Night. I do know they worked in Fate Zero, and they worked a bit in Unlimited Blade Works as well. So, and both animes looked absolutely amazing. And since this says Last Encore, like, forgive me, I never played any of the Fate games, but since they said last, is this like the last Fate series we're getting? Since the teaser trailer was only 31 seconds, we don't know too much information about the series. But from what we can judge from that trailer, it seems like the series is going in a much more darker approach. We can see a skeleton, we can see a girl who appears to be Saber, but she's dressed in red, and she appears to be a bit younger. Someone in the comment section actually tell me, who is that? Is that Saber? Is that someone else? I haven't played any of the Fate games, so don't go too hard on me. And it does seem like she's reaching out to him, talking to him. I don't understand it because they didn't translate it from Japanese to English, but it does seem endearing, and I'm looking forward to it. Hakusho is back, bro. To commemorate its 25-year anniversary, Hakusho is gonna have a special in 2018. So we're probably only gonna get a movie or like a short 30-minute maybe episode, but to get anything out of Yu Hakusho, it's just incredible, man. Like this shit, I grew up with this shit. So did many other people. Like the tournament arcs, the fighting, Yusuke's character, man. Like finally getting these characters back. Hopefully we're gonna get like a Kiko and Yusuke like child, or get an update on the relationship, somewhere along those lines, like so we can probably know, oh, these are what these characters have been doing over these past few years. I'm really looking forward to it. Seems dope. Hakusho for life, man. I love Yoshio Takashi. Hopefully he's gonna be the one that's writing the script for this, because Togashi's an if Togashi can do one thing, it can he can write. He may not be able to draw the best, he may not be able to keep on schedule the best, but he can draw, man. So I'm looking forward to it. Of course everyone should be hyped for this, man. So yeah. So those are my top 3 anime I'm looking forward to in 2018. Should I be posting more videos like these? Please like and subscribe. I appreciate that a lot. And hopefully I'll definitely make more longer videos like these with me just talking and explaining what I like and stuff. So yeah.